Show. Anthony and Castoe, King of Castoe Show.
All right, hey guys, welcome back to another riveting episode of the Castoe Show, your favorite weekly serial podcast. I'm one of your co-hosts, Nick Escalante, and this is my very good friend and co-host, McKellen Souls, and the man behind all the buttons, Anthony Castoe.
That's a very professional intro.
I know,
We've never done one of those before.
That. Maybe we should do something really dumb to balance it out.
Okay. Good evening. That was
All
your
right,
microwave
that's
going
great.
off. You should go check your microwave before you do anything else.
Leave it in. Yes, thank you, Antwan.
We did something professional, so we had to do something very unprofessional. That was the whole bit. That was the whole thing.
Yep, it was a good bit. I like the bit. What do we? Yeah, I think
was
a
a good
lot
bit.
of stuff happened this week, right?
In the world and in our lives. International. Yeah, international and national, I think is how they would say that.
Domestic and
violence, yeah.
Yeah, domestic violence.
I see. I see.
Yeah, anything happen with that shooter guy?
He got arrested.
I know, but let's be honest. He didn't do it, right?
And and then we do the whole bit about but is it really him?
Yeah, no, he's been likened to the Riddler before.
Has he?
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody saw all this manifesto shit and the clowny thing that he did with the Monopoly money. It's the jacket he wears too. Total Riddler energy.
He's very
Paul
inspired by Paul Dano's Riddler from The Batman.
Yeah, he's like if Paul Dano was a sexy Italian man.
Isn't Dano an Italian last name? Is that a joke that you just did that I just went over my head? Are you calling Paul Dano an unattractive man?
That's nothing new, right?
I don't know. Define it.
Paul Dano is a good actor and a decent, but he looks like just a normal man. I wouldn't say he's handsome. Yeah. That's my knee-jerk reaction to looking at him.
He's giving me rat vibes.
See, I was skirting that. I did not want to say liken him to a rodent.
No. Here's the thing: is that when I liken people to an animal, I'm not necessarily saying that they possess all of the stereotypical qualities that we would associate with that animal. When I call Paul Dano a rat-featured man, I'm just saying that he has a weak chin, sort of prominent upper portion of the face. That's all. He has
a shit-eating grin.
Yeah, when he smiles, I feel like he's up to something.
Yeah, he's. What's he thinking?
Yeah,
what's going on?
There we go. Yep.
I like that picture of Paul Dano because it almost goes against everything I just said. But there's something in those eyes, man. Even as he's smiling very friendly like that, there's something in those eyes where it looks like it looks like if he wanted to, he could laser beam somebody right in front of him.
I'm very unnerved having him look at me.
And I'm gonna have that picture full screen and in one monitor, the whole stream, just staring at me.
God.
Here, I got you back.
He has a very pretty wife. Could you believe that?
Zoe Kazan, yeah. Am I right about that, or am I?
Yeah. Wow, you're brilliant as always, Mac.
Thank you. That's something that's happened this week that I don't think has ever happened before. Is that you called me? Because Tom was trying to remember the name of one of the characters from Little Nicky, who's I had to have described to me. Yeah, the British guy, and then I had to have him describe another role that he was in, and then I've got it. But
I remember exactly what was happening. We were all sitting down enjoying a wonderful pizza dinner in San Fernando. And yeah, I don't know. The topic of what Adam Sandler movies got brought up, right? And of course, that means quotes are flying around left and right. And it was either Tom or I said, "Let the sin begin," and then that just jolted off a massive Little Nicky conversation.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's favorite Adam Sandler movie, Little Nicky. That's who we should talk about next if we're going to do director movies.
Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, not even
direct like any of them.
No. That's what I'm saying. It's just like Adam Sandler movies, like films that we would have to get together and discuss what we considered an Adam Sandler movie. But
yes, Antwan, could you pull up a picture of like the UN convening or something?
Would we consider Halloween?
Oh wow, he's clicking super fast.
First, we're gonna bring this up.
I will say that photo was saved in Antwan's computer as little n, and I'm not sure if anyone else will see that. But it's important to me that the audience knows.
Oh no!
I'm little n. I got this name because I say certain words. Get in the flask.
So I'll demonstrate a UN conference for you here. This is a perfect picture.
Oh, brilliant! Look at us.
Yeah, see, no one's there.
Yeah, yeah. Wow. Antwan, political as always.
Antwan's commentary on the state of the United Nations. Could you believe it? Yeah, Antwan, call him some more names, like a paper tiger.
Oh my God! What is Antwan? 60 years old? Was Antwan born roughly around the time of 1927? What was he hoping for the Coolidge second administration for really to help him out here?
Hey, buddy, who wasn't?
Hey, but I'll tell you what.
What are you gonna tell me?
Local man.
Oh my God!
Out of nowhere, a mythical pull. Our very close personal friend, Samael Haid, known in the States as Sam Hyde.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's him.
Been arrested this week.
Yeah,
for
killing
the
CEO.
Conference, got arrested.
Yeah. I am honestly kind of stunned how nobody has blamed him yet.
I've seen it on social media platforms that I've used, but that's it's a smaller thing. It's not like international. No one was fooled this time by
because we all know we're growing wise to the joke.
Yeah, it's always
media outlets.
Yeah,
and I think we need a bigger, more ambiguous international crime to pin on Sam Hyde again.
Should we just start blaming it on other comedians? Like, have we considered blaming crimes on Nick Mullen? That's new and fresh.
No, he's my close personal friend. He would never.
He would. I can't believe my close personal friend would shoot that one guy in the back in New York City.
I'm sure it can be done. Like, as soon as something terrible happens, if you just go online and say, the police have arrested Nick Mullen in relation to, yada yada.
Famed center-left podcaster.
Center-left talk show. Understand?
Not right now. I'm in the zone. It needs more jouissance.
My favorite anti-Chinese comedian friend.
I still love that bit that he did from his Year of the Dog special, where he talks about how he visited the.
Oh man!
The last thing was and the great grandson is living upstairs right now. So let's get out of the way so we can get some sleep. And he's like, "Are we not beating the shit out of that
guy?" For real, guys?
I thought that made me laugh very hard. Oh,
Antwan is working double time to make.
Antwan is like Santa's elves right now. He's working tooth and nail. He's working to the bone to get these edits in.
I want to know how that myth started of Santa owning an army of small people.
Oh, I mean, I want to know, how it evolved from Saint Nick to Santa Claus as well.
Because
that seems like that'd be an interesting history to get into.
Yeah, like we all know, the world's most famous Greek, Saint Nicholas.
Yes. He punched that one guy, and everyone celebrated. Everyone rejoiced. Giving
an Aryan the hands.
Giving the ultimate Arius the hands.
Yeah, just
as soon as Arius tries to deny the divinity of my savior, goddamn these hands of mine.
I'm actually kind of stunned how many modern denominations fall into that trap.
Yeah, Yeah.
Oh, look at you go! 1,000-year-old heresy, and you're committing it in the year of our Lord 2024, denying Christ's divinity again.
Jesus was a good man. He was a good man. He was more than a good man.
You're leaving something out here, buddy.
Baby, you got a stew
Baby,
going.
it's cold outside.
Was he the one? So
think of Christmas music.
I think Saint Nick he'd start speaking Greek. I think it's a little. The action sequences are a little too
He
whatever.
opens his mouth. It's the same thing I hear when I hear Stavros speak, just incomprehensible nonsense.
Oh, can you imagine if Saint Nick had a Baltimore accent?
Yeah,
I saw Eric. It was at the council. Not
in his big fat fucking mouth yet.
For denying the divinity of Christ, dude.
Yeah, dude,
Go
I stomped his ass out. I was going nasty stall on his face. I fucking beating him, yeah.
It's very
the papal guard had to yank me off him, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah,
average Santa denier, average Santa believer. And that's quite how I feel at this point in time. Can I also talk about something weird that's sort of happening in my portion of the internet?
Speak plainly.
Okay, so I use the social media site iFunny, which is boo, hiss, all of it. I understand, and you're correct. I'm not denying it. I'm not denying anything. But every year, like right after Thanksgiving, something that they do is that they start to get into a heated turf war. Every member of the site chooses between Snow Miser or Heat Miser.
Oh, I love that.
and they start Snow Misering and Heat Misering post-maxing. It is very funny to me.
I'm Mr. Heat Miser.
Yeah.
I'm high on weed.
Dun-dun. It's so what has happened is if there's any vaguely related holiday post, the comments are filled with Snow Miser supremacy, Heat Miser supremacy, as well as comments of fuck that redheaded loser. And then they post a Snow Miser flag, and it's very funny. And then pictures of
that
Snow Miser
long, ice-haired prick.
Yeah, Snow Miser with the lightning eyes, where he goes, "You should chill yourself now." So stuff like that, and it's all month, and I'm very much having a great time, as I always am.
A classic two-party system in which both of them hate each other. Where have I seen this before?
Red and blue, you say? Interesting. Their mother is canonically the Green Party.
Oh, are you serious?
Have you not? So you know Snow Miser and Heat Miser? Do you know what film they're from?
No.
Oh shit! Okay, let me straighten out my tie. And so they're from a Rankin Bass animation movie called A Year Without a Santa Claus. Yeah, there she is. Hello, Mother Nature.
Really kind of disgustingly fast with it today.
So very fast with it today. So they're introduced in the film A Year Without a Santa Claus, where the whole thing is that Santa Claus is physically sick, but also he feels like no one really has Christmas spirit anymore. So he decides to take a year off, and the whole film is convincing him to come back and do the year.
Santa, do your fucking job.
And these two, Snow Miser and Heat Miser, play a pivotal role in convincing Santa Claus that there is Christmas spirit by allowing Snow Miser to make a Christmas day for a town in the southern United States. And so, but they have a whole bunch of they have a whole bunch of song and dance numbers. They go meet up with their Mother Nature, and it's really if you've ever seen those Rankin Bass animated movies, the stop motion ones, I genuinely think they're a delight.
Like Rudolph.
Yeah, Rudolph, and similarly, Santa Claus is coming to town. Little drummer boy. Yeah,
the little drummer boy.
Yes. What's very fun about Rankin Bass movies is that a lot of them were made in Japan. So if you look at the credits, it'll be animation supervisor Osaku Namazaki or whatever, and you're like, what the? Okay, actually, that's very fun.
I didn't know the Japanese they like Christmas, but they do it in a weird LARPy kind of way.
what happens is that if you've ever seen these movies, the animation, the little puppets are animated in such a way that like they have such expressiveness to them that I wouldn't
like that little Japanese puppet.
Yeah, there you go. I wouldn't really associate it with American animation, but then you learn that like they're Japanese-made, American-produced, and you're like, okay, I understand.
Oh,
I get
it makes sense. It's a collaboration between nations.
East meets West, like the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh no! My mind immediately shot to Wild Wild West, the movie.
Yes, East meets West. One of my favorite scenes in that movie because it's the only scene I think I've seen in that movie. I prefer the show personally. I haven't talked about.
Yes. We know.
I haven't talked about the Wild Wild West show on this show. I don't think yet.
Really, not ever.
None ever. I don't think on the Castoe show.
Well, hey, there's no time like the present. So I hope all the listeners are ready to hear the coolest of Mac's incoherent ramblings about the TV show. And then
there is
the 50s.
It was the 50s, early 60s of the Wild Wild West.
Wild West.
There is no coolness. I can never rant about something cool. I rant about things that I'm interested in, which are never cool. So I'm sure we've joked about the Wild Wild West movie a lot. I know we have, and it's wiki wild west, and it's based off of, for those of you who don't know, it's based off of a old television show from back in the day. That the best way I can describe it is like if James Bond and a Western movie met and shook hands and loved one another. And it's again stars
just like that.
Yeah, stars James West and Artemis Gordon, the same as like the movie. But it was like 4 seasons of fantastic television shows. Oh, I also lied. It's just a 60s show. It's not a 50s show.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Well,
so
Mac, you're most famous for you can say the most outlandish scenario in extreme detail, and you can lie straight to my face and say, "Oh, yeah, no, that was just like this episode of Wild Wild West where Robert McNamara came down from space."
That never happened in the Wild Wild West.
Anything you want. You could say anything that you want.
There was an episode where there was an alien that arrived in the Western. That's Dr. Lovelace's goon. One of Dr. Lovelace's goons. That's from the movie.
That's Bloodbath McGrath. Get out of here.
See, that's Nick's specialty. How wonderful.
Yeah. Oh, he was very attracted to a drag queen, Kevin Kline. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, aren't we all at the end of the day?
I don't know, Mac. Are we?
I've seen the movie In and Out. Yeah.
I've seen the movie Dave.
But here's the thing: is that like it had 4 seasons. To quickly wrap up my rant of the Wild Wild West, it had 4 seasons, and it wasn't canceled because it was a bad television show or it got bad ratings. In fact, had really good ratings up until it got canceled. It got canceled because the networks on television were trying to work with Congress to make television less violent.
Congress.
So the government was like, TV is getting too violent in the year 1969. So imagine what we have on TV now, right? Imagine all the shows that we have on TV. All those cop shows, all those medical dramas, all those whatever.
The Rookie with Nathan Fillion.
The Rookie with Nathan Fillion, our favorite show.
Rizzoli and Isles.
Rizzoli and Isles with Nathan Fillion, our favorite show.
Wait.
And imagine that you go all 50 years into the past, and Congress is going, television's too violent. We're going to cancel a great show that people like.
Typical. The government ruining a good thing.
Amen, amen, I say to you. That's
so lame. I don't even get it. Like, what? It's the 70s or the 60s?
Yeah, it got canceled in the late 60s.
Like the late 60s. Not okay. A little more than a decade later, Miami Vice hits the television. Literally just about drugs and shooting and sexy men. Sometimes sexy women.
And sometimes Robert Conrad, James West in the Wild Wild West show, would have his shirt off, and you'd be like, "Mamma mia!
Holy! Get this smut off my television!" The 60s said.
what I'm saying is that it was a fine television show because it was cheesy, but it was also funny, and the episodes were written well. And I when I watched it as a child, I had a very good time watching it.
What channel did you watch it on?
I watched it with my mom. My mom had got DVDs from a place, and we watched.
Hell yeah, dude! The Blockbuster, yeah.
Yeah, the Blockbuster, yeah. I went down to my local Red
we never
Box,
had to return them.
local Red Box, and we got them from the Red Box. Yeah, never returned.
Fucking hate Redbox.
It's a service. That's my opinion on Redbox. It's a service.
Yeah, and the most unnecessary service ever.
I think that Goob Smooch animation where he's talking about like monkey Jesus. Gary got a toenail free.
Perfect.
That's
Perfect.
that's the perfect summation of Redbox. Chicks love toenail related clipping movies.
Oh, you're fucking genius, dude.
You're genius, dude. Dead box.
Yeah, there you go.
And Hoyt.
Where you belong. Yeah, it's just that they try to jump on the weird, DVD rental train right at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I have no idea how they're clinging to life right now.
I don't know. I don't know if they're owned by like another company that's like if Netflix owns them or whatever, or like some digital
Kroger owns them.
Kroger, oh buddy, it's like the dollar hot dog. They keep it around because it brings in people. That's all.
But people love the dollar hot dog. Nobody loves Redbox.
Let's check in with the viewers at home. Do you love Redbox? If you've listened to this part of the episode, make sure you comment. Do you like Redbox? And also remember to
like and subscribe.
I just want to say, Redbox is owned by the Chicken Soup for the Soul Entertainment District. Yeah.
What the hell does that mean, Antwan?
You know those books? You know those books, Chicken Soup for the Soul? Have you ever seen those in a bookstore?
I have not.
Holy moly! Okay, so this is an explanation and a half. So, Chicken Soup for the Soul. I don't even know how to describe it, man. There are a series of books where it's like Chicken Soup for the Soul for the teenager, Chicken Soup for the Soul for like the mother. And there are a series of books of like short stories and like people saying like people write in and make short stories and do whatever. And they're collected in these books called Chicken Soup for the Soul that's supposed to like, I don't know, help people or like, adversity and stuff that yeah. So yeah, it is what like it's like without you reading it, it's hard to like describe exactly what it is. But as soon as you'd read it, you'd be like, oh yeah, I know exactly what this is.
It's awful.
It's
you know the same company also owns Crackle?
Oh man, cool, good. See, that's probably the most useful thing that they have.
Thank you. Thank you, Chicken Soup people.
What will we do with it? That's going to be my Christmas present to you this year. Is Chicken Soup for the Soul. One of them.
Please
just any one of them. Like Chicken Soup for the Soul for the expectant mother. I'm going to get it for you.
Fine. And I'm going to get you some I'll just get you the Talmud.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey, I'm on a no-fly list.
Oh. How topical.
Huh? Christmas or
yeah.
Hanukkah's already happened, right? It's already happened like weeks ago now at this point.
Weeks ago, isn't it? Yeah, I feel like it was last week. But then
I believe
again, it's like, ooh, yay, the most minor Jewish holiday ever.
Yeah, just because it takes place around the same time, and listen, for our Protestant friends out there, it has to do with Maccabees, which it's a book
you know nothing about.
It's
I had to explain Maccabees to a Protestant recently.
Oh yeah,
and yeah, it's like, you really, bud? You have no knowledge of this at all?
No, never.
It's called motherfucking bars. Boop. You know nothing about that.
And it comes from the fact that they only have
let's
this many
be
days.
Honest. Can we all be honest?
Let's be honest.
The only reason Hanukkah is even celebrated the way it is in the United States is so the Jewish kids could have Christmas too.
That's correct. That's actually correct. And any older Jew would admit that.
Yes, and any good Jew will admit it. Yeah, because a lamp held out for a little longer than expected.
8 days, 8 crazy nights, as Adam Sandler would say.
Yeah, Antwan, pull up a picture of Whitey from 8 Crazy Nights, please.
This
You want me
is
to
a
pull
load
up?
of bullshit. In this house, we say bullshit. That's a technical foul.
I've only seen clips of that movie. I have never seen the full thing.
We should watch it this year. Because it really is a Christmas movie more than it is a Hanukkah movie.
I have a good idea. When you're over here, we're going to record ourselves sitting down on a couch and watching 8 Crazy Nights.
Oh wow.
Yep. We'll
And
have
here's-
like the movie in reversed negative, like for the viewer.
So Whitey becomes Blackie. I see.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
He becomes a racist.
Wasn't he already a racist?
be extremely white, and now I'm black. Live on screen.
Adam
He talks
Sandler
like-
would be black, which would be really fitting.
Yeah. Like here's the thing about 8 Crazy Nights is that the movie looks beautiful, but it's used to make the most garbage movie. like the animation studio definitely put time and effort into it, and then they proceeded to make it like a dumb movie, like a really dumb movie.
Yeah, a modern Adam Sandler movie.
Bum dee 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 bum dee. Yeah, and it tries to be heartfelt and sentimental in moments, and and sometimes it works, and most of the time it doesn't.
It falls completely flat.
Yeah, but this isn't the Adam Sandler
During
movie.
Hanukkah? What the hell?
This isn't the Adam Sandler movie episode. This is us talking about I don't know Christmas.
No. It's the quasi holiday special.
It's the Kwanzaa Hanukkah special.
Kwanzaa.
Yeah,
Yeah, didn't we debunk Kwanzaa?
we didn't. I don't think you can debunk something.
No, it's been debunked.
All right, yeah, sure. Kwanzaa never existed. It's like Bigfoot.
I'm not saying it's
Mothman.
not real. All I'm saying is that it's functionally not real.
Functionally, what is? Hey, do you know what the function of Kwanzaa is?
Nothing.
It's to give African Americans a chance to celebrate a holiday that isn't Christmas. That's what it is. You celebrate it the day after Christmas, and it's
Well, who on you? You have to have a real event to have a holiday.
Pan Africanism is not a real event. Okay, Nick.
Give me are you? So we're co-opting Christmas into Pan Africanism now? Is that what we're doing?
Let me talk to my Ghanaian friends real quick and see what they have to say about it.
It does not exist in Ghana. There are probably a lot of Christians in Ghana who celebrate Christmas.
That's correct. That's absolutely correct. It's very much an American holiday.
Yeah, it's like a Dr. Umar from like 50 years ago or whatever was like, I'm tired of these crackers and their Christmas. An actual black Grinch. And he made his own holiday that somehow got recognized. Like,
I think he was a former gang member who like became a African studies or something like that, and then decided to create a holiday. I think that's the story.
Good on him for uplifting himself, but still, big lame. Well, why do people feel the need to co-opt Christmas?
I really like that bit from Futurama where you have robot Santa, bombing people's houses. You have the Hanukkah zombie just doing whatever bullshit, and then you have the Kwanzaa bot who literally just goes around delivering books called "What is Kwanzaa?" and goes, "Someday I won't have to deliver these books."
God damn it!
It's a really funny joke. Yeah.
Thank you, Matt Groening.
That's Matt Groening.
Yes, the good friend of the channel, Matt. Santa bot. He's lovely.
Evil Santa be like.
But look, it's this and Easter. That's like the big stuff we got.
Yeah.
It's
the birth and death of our Savior.
Really, 2 incredibly important things. And and then the corporations get their greedy little hands on it.
And all becomes
Make it all about not Jesus.
Well, you know what? We're putting the Christ back in Christmas, and here's how we're going to do it.
Can we tell them that?
Yeah, putting it would have to be putting the X back in Xmas. I think would be the funny title.
Yes, I like that. I like that quite a bit.
Okay. Can I ask you what your favorite holiday movies are that you watch around this time of year? Are you somebody who even watches Christmas movies? Because my sister's been watching Christmas movies since the beginning of December. Like every day, she watches a Christmas movie.
Let me. I usually save most of my Christmas movie watching for the week of. but I've been known to enjoy many a Christmas movie.
Home Alone's the best one.
Home Alone.
Sure, you could feel that way.
I could kind of vibe with them. You know, like Home Alone. I just talked about this yesterday too. Like Home Alone 2 should have a lot of murder in it.
Yeah, it's the cartoon violence doesn't feel as cartoony as they want it to be. When Marv is grabbing onto that electrical wire and he turns into a skeleton, that's not funny. I mean, it is funny, but it's also like he should be dead afterwards.
This guy's fucking dead.
That's how Frank Grimes just got dusted into oblivion. And look at him, just laughing it off.
No, the brick was the most egregious thing. It's like any like multi-story building in New York, if you throw a brick off of it and hit someone's head, their head is turning into pudding.
Yeah. Just like at least one of their vertebrae is going to fracture, or their skull is gone,
caved in, just instantly.
Yeah,
but I like that part of Home Alone 2 when Donald Trump is like down the hall to the left.
You stand. I remember last time we watched Home Alone 2 together. You stood up. You applauded when that happened.
Yes.
You cried in your house. And you're like, yes, it is down the hall and to the left.
He's honestly.
He says what we're all thinking. Yeah.
And then we get. I like some of the goofier Christmas movies. You know. A Jingle All the Way, perhaps.
Oh my god. I haven't thought about the film Jingle All the Way in fucking forever.
It's turbo time.
Sinbad
is the villain in that movie.
Yeah, an honest, hardworking African American man just trying to get a toy for his son is the villain, and an honest, hardworking white man is the hero. What does that tell you, corporate America?
I don't know. I feel like the message is very obvious, and we'll leave the viewer to come to their own conclusion.
Is that the one where Big Show is Santa? Am I thinking about that right?
You might be right.
I know Vern Troyer is like one of the mini Santas, but I think Big Show is one of like the big Santas. Like, you want a turbo doll for Christmas?
Oh my god! Hold on, a quick Google search will. Yeah. Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Massive Santa, and also that was Big Show when he was young and strapping.
And also Robert Conrad, the original James West in the Wild Wild West television show. He's like the cop. He's the cop who's harassing Arnie that whole movie, where he's like backwards when it comes to like the alphabet thing.
I remember.
Yeah.
Yes. Instant classic Jingle All the Way.
Yeah. Everyone loved it. Except for me. I don't love that movie.
He doesn't like it. The Mac is lying again.
I watched it as a kid, and now it's like grown up. It's like, I don't know if I like that movie that much. I really don't.
Yes.
No.
We got Scrooge. Scrooge is a good one.
Scrooge with Bill Murray is my favorite Christmas Carol adaptation.
I agree. I like watching it all the time, and my family does not. And I'm like, yes, this is a classic.
I'm so glad to hear you say that you also like it, because hot damn, it's I can watch that part where he talks about like why Christmas means anything to anybody. I can just watch that the end. Yeah, where he's like, and you give and you want to keep on giving and you feel it and you get greedy for it and you want it every day. And it's like, this is the one time and this is the one night of the year where we all smile a little brighter, sing a little more. We are the people that we always hoped we'd be. Like that is just like, oh buddy, I'm getting chills. Just
ending speech. It's so good.
Yeah.
And it's classic Bill Murray, baby.
This is Bill Murray before he was in a lot of movies that weren't that great. But
for the AIDS, yeah,
that's unfortunate that Bill had to go through that alone.
Yeah, that was still when he was considered, a pretty decently leading man, right?
Mm-hmm. He still had that reputation of being an asshole. Like Chevy Chase has that reputation for being an asshole, but Bill Murray also has that for just like, yeah, if you're making a movie with Bill, you want to like make it as short as possible, the production, so Bill Murray doesn't turn into an absolute monster.
Please,
yeah.
I'd believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, him with hair, and they were desperately trying to make him look like, who was the love interest in there? Oh my god, it was Karen Allen.
Karen Allen, yeah. I was gonna say Sally Fields. I was like, nope, not Sally Fields. Karen Allen. Same as Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Unbelievable. She went from kissing Harrison Ford, Captain Sexy himself, to Bill Murray.
To Bill Murray. There's a part in that movie where he lifts her up, and then he goes, "Oh, it's like boating a marlin." And that's another line that I like say frequently. Like, I don't think anyone notices or cares. Which is like,
I'll tell you what, next time I lift a woman, I will say that.
it's like boating a marlin.
God damn it. He's always had the he's just so cool and funny, it doesn't matter how he looks, you know?
Yeah. I feel that way.
Yeah. That's music by Danny Elfman too.
Daniel, and you can tell it's very from the very beginning. It's like like it's like, oh yeah, that's a Danny Elfman score. That's also like a. Do you think Nightmare Before Christmas is a Christmas movie or a Halloween movie? That's important.
It's a Christmas movie.
All right, Antwan submitted.
I throw it more on the Halloween side.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, well, you're wrong, Nick, but.
I have to agree with Antwan personally. That's on me. Because
it's a scary.
The cast of characters is all Halloween.
It starts on Halloween, and it's a happy Christmas movie at the same time.
It starts on Halloween and it ends on Christmas. That feels like a Christmas movie more than a Halloween movie. It's just
you can watch them in either part, right? But
it's just a spooky Christmas. That's all.
Okay, Nick. Look. Let me put it this way. If Warner Brothers releases the two characters from that movie during Christmas and not during Halloween, then that's all I have to say.
Oh, we're going completely off of corporatism on this one, are we?
Yeah, so it's a Christmas movie.
Appeal to authority, derivative.
Yeah, bullshit.
I'm
sorry, Antwan, you just committed classic ad hominem. Yeah, so I don't give a damn what Warner Brothers thinks. I mean, to me, it just always gives off more of a Halloween vibe than a Christmas vibe.
That makes sense. It's spooky.
Yeah,
Disney does.
I'm not going to clown on the people who watch it during Christmas, but it's just not my thing.
Yeah. Derivative. Yeah.
Bullshit. Women screaming in the chat right now.
What I can think of a couple of alt women in particular.
I could think of two old women right here.
I got your log right here. I have two Christmas movies more that are like mean the world to me. It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart is like a
classic. Where's the money? Where's the money? You fat motherfucker!
You motherfucker! Where's the money?
I'm just cheating on my wife with Olivia Munn.
Yeah, again, just just any scenes of like classic beauty is like
it's very good. It's very good.
To my brother George, the richest man I know. That's all. You know, it's a very good movie. I love it.
It's a timeless classic, is what it is.
And if you've never seen it, Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase is like, whoo boy,
shitter's full.
Honey, are you aware that the shitter was full?
That is a classic funny haha right there.
Yeah. It feels like it's again. That's one of those movies that I've seen early enough, and I've seen enough that's just like good. You know, and then we'll have Aunt Helen say the grace. Grace, she died 6 years ago.
Perfect.
to the guy going the blessing.
Antwan really he worked himself today. Look at this.
Antwan's earning his pay.
Yes.
And by pay, I mean we don't get paid money to do this.
All $0.
This is Antwan putting in work that we just love and appreciate. And, you know, Thanksgiving's over, but Christmas is coming up, and I love and appreciate you boys.
Yes,
I appreciate you too, Mac.
This is a good Christmas.
And I appreciate you as well, Nick.
Avudorum. Yeah, I don't know the rest of the words.
Welcome Christmas
time. I would be the Grinch, just kind of mouthing the words with everybody.
And I'm your loyal dog, Max.
Oh,
and then Antwan is still Cindy Lou who teaches you the true meaning of Christmas. There you go.
Yeah, and the Grinch. Come on, boys.
Which Grinch though? Are you an Illumination Grinch? Are you a?
What the hell do you think I am?
Are you an old cartoon?
I am a Jim Carrey Grinch man.
Oh my! Of course you are. Of course you would be.
Is it not plainly obvious that Jim Carrey has had a profound impact on my life?
No, it can't be.
Oh, no, this can't be.
Are you a fan of Liar Liar? No.
The pen is blue.
Right, it finally happened, Mac. I covered them up.
Yep.
You're welcome.
There it is.
Now you don't have to look at them anymore.
No, Dana's ridiculous.
This is good because I was staring into his eyes the whole time. He was impeding my train of thought.
I know. I was trying to keep it up. At the same time, I was like, oh, you know what?
Hate, double hate.
Loathe.
Yeah. First off, fantastic performance by the Jimster. And, it's the Grinch. It's a fun story.
The Grinch?
The Grinch.
Do you know what that little girl does now? I forget the actress's name, but
no. When you say it like that, it sounds like something bad.
She's a singer in like a not quite a metal band, but like an alternative rock band called Pretty Little Reckless. And
it's an alt girl.
Yeah, the music's very nice, but she's a singer in a band.
Let me give it a quick Google search.
Oh boy, howdy! You're really gonna enjoy.
I got you, Nick. I got you.
You're really gonna enjoy the pictures on the screen when you look up Pretty Little Reckless.
Oh, this seems right up Mac's alley over here.
No, this is good. Keep it up. Pull it up. Keep it up, man.
But I was gonna keep it there anyways.
Hey, what the hell is that?
I had to make another one.
There's no reason for me to be Woject now.
I got one last week.
This is my Christmas gift. It's just a surprise. Don't worry about it.
Oh, you shouldn't have, Antwan. That's so sweet of you.
Thank you.
Alright, I'll pick this image for Nick.
He's so fast with it. It's unbelievable.
There you go.
There she is. That's Cindy Lou Who, baby.
I see it.
Mm-hmm. Imagine her
saying a woman of Mac's dreams.
Of many men's dreams. Let's not, put me in a box.
I'm not alone here.
Yeah, you are not alone.
Snap.
You like that?
Step. Clap. Yep.
Taylor Momsen. That's the actress's name.
Way to go, Cindy. She really made something of herself.
Way to go, Cindy Lou. You went from this and Grinch and Spy Kids to singer in a band.
She was in Gossip Girl. Wow, what a show.
Wow.
I'm a big fan of, what's his name's wife? Blake Lively. Wow, Blake Lively.
If me and Ryan Reynolds were in the same car in a car accident, I can't guarantee.
Oh, shit. Hey.
Huh? Hey.
All right. We got to segue off of that. What else do we got? I don't know if we have anything else to discuss, because it's such a lovely Christmas spirit that we cultivated. It feels a shame to pivot towards anything disgusting right now.
Dong, ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong, ding, dong.
Yeah, have you gotten all your shopping done?
Just about. I have a couple of things. But I don't shop for most of my family. I like to shop for my nieces and nephew. Just because, I feel like it means more, I guess. Than like if I ask my
gifts?
If do I make gifts? Well, no, it's just I ask them what they want to do usually, or sometimes I go do stuff with them. But it's like if I ask my brother, "Hey, what do you want for Christmas?" He'll be like, "Nothing." So, like he's a grown man who can get what he wants, right? Well, like for the kids, it's different. It's different for kids when it comes to like the actual gift giving part of it. Is what I'm saying. That's how I think about it.
It's like, I could imagine you going up to your brother. It's like, I know you didn't want anything for Christmas, so I wrote you a song.
Hit it, boys! And then the whole band. The whole band comes out.
It's like, I actually asked for, AirPods.
I know you didn't want anything. I say louder now and covering his mouth.
You didn't want gifts. You don't want to do gifts this year.
I know what you said. I know what you said.
Mac, what?
How does your brother speak?
He says like a lot.
Oh, well, you can't blame him.
No, I can't. I'm not blaming him for anything. I'm just, it's a vocal characteristic of his. He talks, he has a little bit of a lower voice than I do, I think. And he's just, but he doesn't talk too dissimilar from how I talk. We're very. If we ever meet him, we're like personality wise, we're fairly similar.
Oh,
He's probably
and I get along famously.
One of my famous stories I like to tell about my brother is when he like earlier this year now, I guess, when he like autistically rambled to me about Jay Dilla samples while like playing like the original ones on his phone, and then like talking about like the history of the music and whatnot. And I was like, oh man, in this moment, me and my brother, we're not so different, you and I.
Wow.
You know, the one moment. It's almost like we're brothers. Yeah. How about you boys? How's your Christmas shopping? How's your whatever?
I got mine all done. There's a big surprise for my brother later, and it's gonna be great. Can't
How
really
beautiful!
say much more because he is somewhere nearby, so
Okay.
I gotta keep it a surprise.
Also, frequent listener of the Castoe show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love
Better
that.
luck next time, jackass.
This comes out a week later, idiot. Yeah, I think I got like 2 gifts to get. You know, just a little somethings here and there. But yeah, everything's pretty much donezo. And it's nice. You just get to sit back and relax until we get making tamales.
Oh, brother, yeah.
That's showtime right there, baby.
Do you have like your assigned job, or do you just like take whatever job's available when you make tamales?
I've grown into more responsibility over the years. Like, at first, it started out with me just like incorporating the sauce into the masa. So it's like me getting my hands in there in this freezing cold tub of corn lard. And then somebody, oh God, it feels so good when they pour the warm meat juice over your hands, and I could feel like sensation in my fingers again. Yeah, but I stir all that shit up, and then now I know how to actually make them. Like, we get the leaf, you know, you smear it, you stuff it, you wrap it.
But
you do that a million times.
And then everyone's happy.
Yeah.
A few years ago now at this point, my great grandmother, my Polish grandmother, we made tamales at her house one year. For whatever reason, she was just like, "Yeah, I know. Let's do tamales."
Amazing.
And it was great. It was fantastic. We bought the masa at a local Mexican supermarket, and then no, it wasn't. It was like a corner store or whatever. And then we were literally like, "Hi, can we have like a couple things of this?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure, I guess." Maybe sure.
I don't know what the hell you're gonna do with it, but yeah, pop on.
Yeah, it's like, do you want? Like, we have tamales here, and we're like, "Oh yeah." But
we have the internet. It's fine.
We made the chicken and the pork before, like the day before, and then we just like, we split it up. It's I can totally like dig just doing that every holiday. That's so fun.
I look forward to it every time, and my mother doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just like, I'm sick and tired of making them every year, and it's like, no, mother, tradition.
This is a good tradition.
You and I will sit down and do this, and she's like, no. I'm like, yes.
It's a not just we're making food together. We're spending time. We're bonding.
Bond with me, damn it! Yeah.
Bond with me, Jimmy.
Yes, exactly. Antwan, pull up a picture of Bond with me, Jimmy.
It's time for father-son bonding time. Bond with me, Jimmy.
The pizza is aggressive.
That's another thing I haven't thought about in forever.
Sometimes my grandma helps out too, so it's a really sweet little familial affair. Yeah, and I always fancied myself as the only guy or the only child in my family who can cook. Yeah, so my sisters, God bless them, they're completely useless in that situation.
Not to drag on my sisters too much here, but
just to drag on them enough. One of them is like the most inept chef on earth. Yeah, I think her specialty is a quesadilla or grilled cheese.
Hey, I mean, if you make a grilled cheese, good grilled cheese, that's the way into many man's heart.
It's like Mac's famous mac and cheese.
Yeah, tell me about Mac's famous mac and
I'm
cheese.
so careful with what I chose, but this works.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, that's fine. I was hoping for the screenshot from the actual video, but that's fine.
I know.
Yeah, that's fine.
That'll do, pig. That'll do. And yeah, well, hey, we're right about time. So from all of us here at the Castoe Show, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Forgot and
Spend some
never
time with your loved ones. Hug them, kiss them, let them know how much they mean to you. And remember, celebrate Jesus.
old acquaintance be forgot,
Goodbye now.
and this
Love you.
old lang syne.
You know, on the Castoe Show, you can watch what you want, then you can go. Make sure you subscribe and like it too. Ooh, and then you'll realize Castoe's here for you.